Yo, out here, man. Yeah, man, I'm out here, man. Shit, we out here, man. We out here, man. I'm out here, man. Looking crazy. Y'all see the old boy hair looking. Y'all see the old boy hair looking crazy. It is what it is, man. Peace to the family. Y'all rolling in. You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna start. Hey, shout out to Mimi. Hey, I'm gonna change. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start titling this weed and boxing. Hey, this gonna be like the midnight conversations, weed and boxing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Turn this way. I think I can turn it this way. Anyway, yeah, man. I'm sitting here, man. Knock down 305. Yeah, I gotta get my hair right, man. Shit looking crazy. Let me tell you something, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff. I know some people, right? They got money. Like they got it. I ain't saying they know like Bill Gates or nothing. You know, ain't nobody on that. You know what I mean? But like they got money financially, bro. They don't. You will never know. You will never know. I was looking at this picture with Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, right? And Zuckerberg had on he had on some regular jeans, had on like a plaid shirt. Bill Gates looked like a damn nerd, let's be honest with you. He probably had on some khaki pants and something. Hey, shout out to FBA Crypto, Mike the Mobile Mechanic. Shout out to Yodaholic, salute the Nick and Nita show, salute fam. Jason follower of Christ. Bruh, they got plenty of money. You will never know. Cause they don't look it. And what I learned, and, as I got older, like me, I live in a nice neighborhood myself right now. But what I notice is, I want to say when people reach a certain age, like I have a there's this couple that lives like 3 houses down from me. Brothers and sisters, and the brothers and sisters, they like an older black husband and wife couple. Man, they look they look average as hell, brother. They come from DC. They come from no, you know what? They come from the I think they come from PG County. They're from PG County. Man, he got a nice ass motorcycle. I think he got a Benz. He got the motorcycle. He had a Benz. I think he's a part of a motorcycle club, if I'm not mistaken. This brother's probably in his 50s. He probably like 58, 59, somewhere of that sort. And but my point is they're not flashy. Shout out to Knockdown 305 Full Revolution. They're not flashy. And he talked to me like a lot of stuff. He talked to me about a lot of stuff. And whenever we talk, we don't talk all the time, but he talked to me about a lot of stuff. They just, man, and you know what, Full Revolution, my whole perception of money, like people who have money, my whole perception of that is different. Like, like in our culture, the culture that I come from, it was about flashing. I know when I was young, I used to be wearing like jewelry and, yeah, I got to let these niggas know I got it. Like a lot of stuff I talk about, that used to be me. I used to think like that. You know what I mean? So, he used to be like, man, you gotta, then as but I remember I used to talk to the older guys, and they used to be like, man, Jitterbug, you can't be moving like that. Now, when I was in the Nation, Nation is all about looking good. I seen some of the brokest guys, but they had on a nice suit. But they was broke. They ain't had no money. You know what I mean? So I think and as you get older, you know how to prioritize. Shout out to Eric Grammy. But you know how it is, Eric. As you get older, you learn how to prioritize stuff. You understand what it's really all about. He said, "You a Patriots fan, coach?" No, not really. I mean, I like the Patriots when they had Brady, and then of course I'm from Tampa, so I like Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I haven't watched football in like shit. I ain't watched football, bro, since I think since Tampa won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. I haven't been watching it in the past couple of years, to be honest with you. I haven't been watching it. Basketball neither. I need to get back into it though. I need to get back into it. But yeah, as you get older, you start to know what money. I think what it is because of the hip hop culture. Not only I want to say hip hop, but Hollywood, because of the Hollywood culture. They make it seem, yeah, the rich and the famous. When I was growing up, we used to watch this show called The Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Do you guys remember that? The lifestyle. He said, Coach looking like Don King. Yeah, man, I am, man. And you know Don King, my idol. I got gray hairs and stuff. I'll be 50. I'll be 50 in January. So the old boy getting up there. I kind of like, what I did was I took the sponge and I kind of like do my hair like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm trying to, I'm trying to see, brother. See, this is the crown on my head, brother. This, what you see is the crown. This is the hair that Jesus had, brother. When you read the Bible, it says that Jesus had hair like lamb's wool, feet like burnt brass in the oven, brother. This is that woolly hair, brother. That woolly hair. Yeah, but anyways, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I used to watch that, bro. I used to love that show, bro. I used to love. He said, "Old boy hitting the 5-0." Yeah, man, old boy hitting the 5-0, man. I'm getting up there, dog. Getting up there. I'm happy too. I'm happy too, bro. You get what I'm saying? 'Cause there's a lot of my homeboys. They not here anymore. They dead, bro. They gone. And then the way a lot of some of these young guys living, they ain't gonna live to see 50. Because a lot of these guys dying young. So it's unfortunate, like the way society is now, and it's always been going on. So I won't just say now. It's always been going on. But it's like you're gonna have to. I tell people time and time again, if you got a cousin or a relative that's living that life, get a life insurance policy on them. Get a life insurance policy on them. If he or she is living a high risk lifestyle, I mean, you should get that anyways, but get a life insurance policy. Absolutely. What y'all doing? Hey, Sanaya. Kai. Yeah, get a life insurance policy on. Unfortunately, they may not be around. Especially if they out there thugging it. It's, 'cause I have life insurance, right? But especially if they out there thugging it, living that life, put a policy on them. Put a policy on them. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Sanaya, you'll go in my office to get my toilet paper? You'll go in my office and get my toilet paper? My nose is running. It's on my desk. My nose running. Sorry, but I still got this cold, so I'm trying to, it's like the cold is draining. My head was congested, but now I took like Theraflu. I've been taking Theraflu for the past 2 days, so now it's kind of like draining, man. So I got all this damn mucus draining and shit, man. You know how it is. Yeah, but listen, I used to love. Listen, when I was younger, you know what I used to do? I used to love the lifestyles of the rich and famous. All right, what you going to gymnastics? All right. So I used to love. Hold on, guys. Let me blow my nose. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to blow my nose. But when I was a teenager, right? Probably when I was like, I want to say, I bought my first car when I was I want to make sure I'm right. I bought my first car in 1988. I bought my first car was a Toyota Tercel. It was a lemon. I bought it from this guy. I think this guy was a crackhead. No, I didn't buy it from a crackhead. I bought it from a guy who had one of the older dudes used to hustle in the neighborhood. He sold it to me, but he did tell me that the car needed some work on it, but I bought it. He sold it to me for like $500. That was my first car. I used to drive the car like through the suburban neighborhoods in Tampa. I used to go to places like Hyde Park. Hyde Park is where a lot of the doctors and the lawyers and the judges live at. I used to go Channel Side, which is downtown Tampa. Channel Side Live. It's right down. It's right down the water, right down the bay. You know what I mean? And I used to just ride through these neighborhoods. I see these people in these big ass mansions and stuff. And I used to always tell myself when I was young, I said, you know what, man, I'm gonna live in one of these neighborhoods one day. Now I'm still not in the neighborhood that I want to be in. I haven't got there yet, but I used to always say that, yeah, man, you know, I used to always dream like that. Yeah, man, I want to be in a I want to live in a neighborhood like this. It's peaceful, it's quiet. You know, I just love the peace and serenity of it. This when I was a teenager, but I was 14 years old, 14, 15, 16. And then when I turned 18, I used to always drive through those neighborhoods all the time. And I don't know, man. I used to watch a lot of the lifestyles of the rich and famous. And that used to always be stuck in my head. You know, Robin Leach, lifestyles of the rich and famous. And then y'all remember when they had what you said? You said you had a Mustang, but it was a rental. He said your first car was a Nissan Stanza. Okay. He said you still living good, Coach. I'm grinding to make my dreams come true. He said, Coach, back-to-back streams. Yeah, man. What you said? You had a 1991 Chevy Lumina. I had the Toyota Tercel. I had the Granada. I had a white Granada. Remember I told you I got jumped? Well, me and my homeboys got jumped. You know, this shit was crazy. We got jumped like 3 times. You know, because, you know, this how I was back then. Back then, you know, like you had neighborhoods beefing with each other, right? So if you get caught in the wrong neighborhood, sometimes, you know, it be on and popping. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may be messing with the girl or be involved with the girl in a different neighborhood, and sometimes you had to get it down, you know. So that's how I was back then, but didn't nobody get killed or nothing. But yeah, I had a Toyota Tercel, then I bought a Granada. It was easy to get cars back then. Shit. I had a 1972 Chevrolet Impala. I bought from a homeboy named Cadillac Craig. I had a 74 Chevy. 1974. I had a green and gold Chevy with gold flakes in the paint. Gold flakes in the paint, right? Paint job. Yeah. I think that's it. I had a Toyota. No. I said Toyota Tercel. I had a Ford Taurus. When I was 18. I had a Ford Taurus when I was 18, right? And when I was growing, and shout out to Nick Rich, what's going on, sis? I used to always admire the dope boys too. The dope boys, because the dope boys had all the money. The dope boys had all the girls. The dope boys had all the dope boys wanted to impress the girls, as far as I'm concerned. Like, because, you know, when you sold dope and made money, it gave you a certain status in society, in your neighborhood. And I learned then that women, I'm not saying the women in the chat, but women, I learned then that women like guys that's on a certain status. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't necessarily a guy who was broke. I don't want to date no broke nigga. Yeah, that is true, but it was like the guys who had the money, they lived a certain lifestyle. And they had a certain status. You get what I'm saying? So the guy that's on the lower status, there's certain women that he wouldn't be able to get over a guy that's in the higher status in society, you know? Hey, T-Seal, what did it say, fam? You said you had a blue 1987 Chevy Camaro for your first whip? Oh, okay. Well, you had that old Chevy Camaro, huh? Yeah. And what did it say, Food Revolution? You say those Tauruses was dope in the late 90s, early 2000s? Yeah. I had a Taurus. I had a Ford Taurus. Yeah. I had totaled. I got in a wreck. A police car hit me. Yeah, I had a Honda Accord. I love Honda Accord. He said, what you say, simple gold diggers? I wouldn't necessarily say they was gold diggers. I think that was just kind of like, I mean, that's just how it was. And that's just how it was, though. That's just how it was. Cook, what's up, baby? What's up? Come on. Hey, you want to see the people? Want to see the people? Hey, look, don't be trying to kiss people now. We ain't white folks. We don't do no kissing. Yeah. Yeah. Cook, what's up, baby? Hey, look. Look at the camera, man. Say something to the people. Look. Say something to the people. You see yourself? Look at the people. All right, then. Yeah, that's just how it was, though. That's just how it was. So I won't necessarily say it was gold diggers. It's just that was the culture at that time. That was the culture at that time, and money was plentiful, bro. Money was plentiful then. Money was plentiful. That's the culture that we grew up in, and the guys used to always try to impress the women, and then of course a woman, she wanted a man who have resources, so I started. That's the reason why I started hustling. I started hustling and selling dope in 1987. I was 13. I was very unsuccessful. I was an unsuccessful drug dealer. Then that's around the time the girl broke up with me. I told you the girl broke up with me, Ayana, in school. She broke up with me with a dude named Ed and told me she didn't want me no more. She was my sole motivation from getting in the game. I got in the game, and then I got better at it. Then I just started making some money. I wasn't no big, like dope boy moving keys. It wasn't none of that. I wasn't on that level. I'm not gonna lie. I knew guys who did do that, but I wasn't nowhere near on that level. But I made enough money to, man, I was living good. I had my own apartment, own cars. I had everything. But that was just the way it was back then. I wouldn't say the women were gold diggers. I won't say that. That was just a lifestyle. It was a lifestyle thing for us. You know what I mean? And we was doing what we had to do, pretty much, I guess, to survive, so to speak. To survive. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say that. Cause now you can probably say something like that about a Robin Gibbons. That song Gold Digger was made by EPMD, and that was a song that they dedicated to Robin Gibbons because of what, she had divorced Mike Tyson. Her and Tyson was married for like 90 days or something of that sort. They wasn't married long. Now, it probably wasn't 90 days. It probably was a little longer than that. But it was crazy. But EPMD made that song Gold Digger. I remember that. I'm not saying that term, they coined that term. I don't think they coined the term, but they made the song. But but that's just how it was. I knew women. I knew women that was hustled. Like the women, let me tell you something, bro. Them black women I grew up around, them was some hustling mofos, bro. I knew women that used to boost. They used to put that work in too. Then they used to take that money and they'll start their own like hair salons and stuff like that. Yeah, they'll start their own hair salons and all that, man. Like, that's just the way it was, fam. You said all the dope boys I knew in the 90s are dead now? Well, all the ones I know, some of them are gone, but some of them, they broke now. They ain't got no money. He said, you like the Patriots coach? Nah, I liked it when they had Tom Brady. I ain't no Patriot fan no more. Now the people who were working, putting that work in, they lasted the test of time. They lasted the test of time. That dope boy, he broke right now. He got bad credit. He didn't learn life skills. The people who learned life skills, they was able to they doing well right now. Hold on, I'm trying to put this weed. The weed don't came out. The people who learned life skills, they doing well right now. Well, you know what I learned in life? Nothing in life comes fast, bro. That drug money, fast money, there's no shortcuts in life. And the people who took the shortcuts, what is it? This ain't no food, this weed. You don't smoke. The people who took the shortcuts, listen, a lot of guys I came up with, some of them work for the city. Some of them work on the shipyards right now. I'm like, damn, I remember you was the biggest dope boy in the game. When we was coming up, remember that song about 50 Cent, Wankson? He say, damn, homie, in high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Them dudes that was the man yesterday, they ain't the man today. They're not the man no more, bro. And some of them women, they got working men now, because when you get older, you realize you want stability. You want somebody you want stability. Somebody that's you want stability. You want security. And the street guy, you ain't gonna get the stability and security from him, because he can have it today, and then he be gone tomorrow. Whether he get robbed, he catch a case, the police gonna bust him and get everything, and whatever the police don't got, the bondsman gonna get it, the lawyer's gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then he expect you to ride or die for him, So it was that, I mean, that just was a culture thing, man. We used to look up the Scarface. Everybody wanted to be thrown in Montana, but we didn't want to die. We used to glorify like John Gotti, and John Gotti didn't even like people look like me. But you get what I'm saying? We had a dysfunctional, it is what it is. We was we young. When you young, bro, you don't know nothing, bro. When you get older, like when you in your teens, your 20s, you really don't know nothing. You don't really start living life until you hit like 35, 40. Some people say life don't start until you hit 40 years old. Stop. You always doing some dumb shit. Damn. I'm telling you, bro. Somebody, listen. An older brother told me this. He was like 60-something years old. He said, man, you don't start living life till you hit 40. I said, what you mean? He said, you going to make, and cause he say, I forgot what he told me about the age of 40, but he say, when you hit 40, you don't really, really mature a lot. A lot of us, the thing is, this is what it is, right? In order to learn life, you have to live life. And there's certain things in life that you're going to have to experience in order to get it. And through your life experiences, that's when you start to figure certain things out. And you don't figure it out in your 20s. Most don't. Not in their 20s. By the time you hit 30, 20s, you might still be in your party having fun phase. By the time, see, this is the way it's supposed to be. In your 20s, you're supposed to work your ass off. Try not to have any kids if you do, but if you do, you don't want to get involved in reckless behaviors, right? In your 20s, you're supposed to work your ass off. Learn what you can learn about money, learn about finances, work your ass off, save your money, build it up. You're supposed to use your youth to prepare you for when you get older, right? A lot of people, when they're young, we use the youth to party and have fun. Motherfucker like Bill Gates and all them, they ain't do none of that shit. When they was young, they put the work in. When you're young, you're supposed to be putting that work in. Your 20s are supposed to prepare you for your 30s. Your 30s are supposed to prepare you for your 40s. You get what I'm saying? Each decade is a building block. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? Some people may feel differently, but that's the way I see it. So. And then what happens is when you start, because you're not supposed to blow your youth. Your youth is the most precious time in your life. So now, when you blow the youth and you get older, now you trying to make up for all of the things that you should have done when you was in your 20s, when you was in your 30s. You get what I'm saying? Oh man, I should have did this. I should have did. You know what I mean? So yeah. It is what it is. He said men didn't get married until their 40s in the biblical days, because that's when the man came into wisdom. Yeah, when you young, like you don't know shit, and you don't know what you don't know until you know it. He say, facts, coach. I'm 33 and I'm planning for 40. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Everything you do, Jason, follow on Christ, is supposed to be in preparation for your 40s. Because by the time you hit 40, you don't want to be broke, poor, and struggling trying to, you know what I mean? And you damn sure don't want to be doing when you hit 50 and 60. You don't want to be the guy that have to work until you don't want to be the guy, the young lady that have to work until you're in your 60s in order to, I had to work all the way to 60, 65. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. He said, Coach, you grew up listening to Eric B. and Rakim? My dad did. Yeah, I did. I did. Hold on. I did. You get what I'm saying, man? So I look at life differently. I look at women differently, men differently, people, relationships. I understand, hey, man, you got to... And the thing is it's just certain things in life you got to learn. Everybody has to go down their own path. You get what I'm saying? Everybody, we have our own path. We got to go down, guys. You know. So sometimes it takes people a longer time to figure it out than others. Like me, I was hard headed. I didn't listen. So there's a lot of things that I could have learned in life. I could have been successful faster. There's a lot of things I could have learned in life a lot easier had I listened. But I was one of those guys. I was young, dumb, stupid. I was so smart, I was dumb. I thought I knew everything, ain't knew shit. You know what I mean? And like for real, you know. So a lot of stuff I tell y'all, I'm telling you, I experienced it, dog. I was a Wakanda nigga for real. I was very ignorant, but I thought I was smart because I was in the nation, and I was really good with words and stuff like that. And used to be on the debate team, and I used to be the one to have to do the research and stuff like that. But the things I needed to learn were trades. I should have learned to trade, you know what I mean? And a lot of stuff now technology has been able to help me catch up to a lot of things I missed out on and messed up on in my younger days. But it's like, bro, you don't know nothing about, man, you gotta set a trust fund, you know, get your insurance policies, man, how to save, how much money you're supposed to save every month over every paycheck over the years, you know, just understanding the science of money. Like, we wasn't taught that growing up. Understanding the science of money, you know. You know, we wasn't taught any of that, man. And you really can't get mad at people who may not be where you want them to be at. Like, you may have somebody who you're trying to talk to. Dr. Paul, what's going on, fam? He say, fast, I wish I had a trade, too. Yeah. Well, you 33, man. It ain't too late. 33, you still young, brother. You still young. 33. You 33, man. You at a good age right now, man. The science of relationships, how to pick a mate. You know, that's the science to picking a mate. Hey, y'all know that? There's a science to picking a mate. What's going on, Kai? Yeah, I'm smoking. Yeah. Talking about the Band-Aid? If you take it off? No, leave it on. Take it. When you take a bath, leave it on. All right. Damn, I forgot. What was I saying? That was my son, Kai. What was I saying? Damn, I forgot what I was saying, bro. He said, I definitely wish I went to trade home builder. He said, coach, high as hell. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, picking a mate. Yeah, shout out there. Yeah, good looking out. Picking a mate. Bruh, there's a science to picking a mate. Like, for real. You get what I'm saying? And when you're young, you do a lot of chasing, especially when you're a man. When you're young, you chasing good looks, the bodies, all that stuff, right? I think these chicks today talking about they a baddie. Like the girls on the Instagram, they be saying that I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. I'm like, yeah, you say you're a baddie. I say you're a liability. I ain't, when you get older, of course, you don't make all the mistakes. Like, bro, let me tell you something. If you pick the wrong mate, bro, sometimes, bro, that can be a setback too, because you're a woman, you may have kids from this person, then that complicates things always. And then if you're a guy, you have kids from this woman, that complicates things. So, there's a science to choosing your mates, right? I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. I don't mean, hey man, if you apply this methodology right here, you'll get the right man or the right woman every time. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's just certain like character things that you look for, character traits, mindsets that you see, you know what I mean, that you want to attract, if you're a woman and you attract a man with the wrong mindset, he may look good, but god damn, this dude ain't the right fit for you. You get what I'm saying? And vice versa. And especially when you start having children. See, when you get children involved, it's like, man, shit. So. Because I don't care how good that guy may look when you met him. When you get older, man, them looks, that shit fade, man. Unfortunately, it fade. She say natural. Natural say, I'm not bald and I'm just living comfortable. Okay, Elena, yeah, that's right. Live comfortable, sis. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You can ball out every now and then. He said, Cole said, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, make an ugly woman your wife. No, I ain't saying that. No, I ain't saying that. Hell no. You can get an ugly woman and she got the worst character in the world. No, I'm not saying that at all. At the end of the day, you got to get the right person for you. I'm saying from a character standpoint. Because sometimes, like, you may want the finest guy or the finest woman, but outside of his or her looks, that person is all wrong for you. You get what I'm saying? Outside of the look, that person is all wrong for you. Did you get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta shit, listen, that's a big decision, bro. Those are big decisions. Who you gonna have a child from? Who you gonna marry? If you want to get married, marriage is marriage ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying? Like, those are big decisions, fam. Like, shit, I think it has to be a lot of thought that go into that. We don't realize it, but I'm telling you, bro, those are huge decisions. That's what I was taught. That's what I was taught. I had this minister used to, my minister, man, him and minister, I told him my granddaddy. I mean, that man taught me a lot. That man taught me a lot, for real though. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? He said, Coach, I want me a cougar. Why do you want a cougar? You said you want your cougar, but why? That's the question is why. Like, what are your intentions? What are your intentions? You get what I'm saying? You want a cougar for what? Like, explain. Okay, let's say there's a cougar in the chat right now. What would make that cougar want you? What are your intentions to get a cougar? Make sure you have decent credit. Oh, yeah. You got it, yeah. They take care of you. That's the problem. That's the problem. See, right there, you got the wrong intentions, brother. Brady 12, by you saying that, I can tell you a young man, you young, and you got the wrong intentions. You want a woman to take care of you. If you're a man, you should want to be some type of provider and be able to stand up on your own too. You looking for a mama then. You looking for a mama. That's the problem. You looking for a mama. You looking for a mama. You're gonna be the dude that's gonna be in the house all day playing on the PS5 all day. That's gonna be you, Brady. Playing on the PS5, smoking on Reggie, eating up all the cereal. That's gonna be you. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Like when I was growing up, what you say? You say, is that something wrong? She might like me though, coach. How old how old are you? How old are you? Let's let's talk about this. How old are you? How old are you, my brother? How old are you? Let's get your age established first. How old are you? And I'm gonna explain something to you. You say, you just turned 20. Oh man, you still a baby. You still a baby, fam. You got a long way to go, bro. You 20 years old. You got a long way to go, fam. You got about another good 20 years before you figure it out. You know what I'm saying, Brady? You got about a good 15 years 15 to 20 before you figure it out, bro. Right now, at 20 years old, you are at a great age. Right now, what you need to be focusing on, fam, is learning credit. Cause trust me, you're gonna need that. Learning credit and get you some kind of trade. Get you learn a trade. Some kind of trade that's gonna always be able to feed you. Where you'll always be able to make a good living for yourself. You get what I'm saying? He said, okay. Did you get what I'm saying, Brady? Like, these are some of the mistakes that I made. I'm telling you, I made some mistakes, you know what I mean? So, but don't worry about it, man. Hell, I've been 20 before. Shit, don't worry about it. I've been 20 before, dog. I was a fool, man. I've been 20 before. You know what I mean? So, but you don't want no cougar right now, Brady. Right now, what you want to focus on, fam, is okay. I'm gonna put it this way. When I was growing up, right, I moved out of my mother's house when I was 18 years old. I got my own apartment when I was 18. Well, actually, it was me and my friends. I moved out when I was 18, and I got permission. My mother gave me permission to leave. So I moved out, and I stayed in a 3-bedroom. No, I stayed in a 3-story, 3-bedroom. 3-bedroom? Yeah, 3-story, 3-bedroom townhouse, right? It was a bachelor crib. Me and 2 more of my homeboys. Both of us was in the Nation of Islam. One dude was my captain, Captain Keith, and the other guy was a lieutenant, Lieutenant Craig, right? And we lived in we called it the bachelor pad because we used to always have different girls in there. Like, Keith stayed on the third floor, so he have females there in his apartment, in his room, and I have chicks and stuff like that. But I moved out. When I was growing up, we took pride in wanting to have our own place. We took pride in wanting to have our own. You know what I mean? It was a sense of pride. Like, man, I got to get out the house. I got to get my own spot. I got to work, do what I got to do in order to take care of myself. Like, that was a sense of pride for us. Did you get what I'm saying? You gotta develop that sense of pride to want to get out there and, and because things are getting harder right now, you really gonna have to buckle down. You growing up in the technological era right now, the technology era, it's social media and stuff like that, the internet, so the information age, whether it's good information or bad information, is readily accessible, or misinformation. Shout out to Nick. You say absolutely. You say IT, every industry is impacted and requires it. Yep. IT. Yep. IT is a damn good trade. Tell you that right now. Shout out to Elena. He said, I think we wanted to be grown before our time. Yeah, we probably did, but yeah. For me, I moved out because I got tired of hearing my mother's mouth. My mama used to always be whining, and not whining, but my mother used to always be bitching, like, you in my house, you got to abide by my rules. And I just got tired. I was like, man, I got to go, man. Because me and my mother was so much alike. That we couldn't get along with each other. Because she was combative, I was combative. She talk a lot of shit, I talk a lot of shit. She had a quick temper, I had a quick temper. So I was just so much like my mother. You know what I mean? I was just so much like my mother, you know what I mean? So me and her had the same ways, bro. It wasn't working. It just wasn't working. So when I turned 18, I said, man, I'm getting the fuck up out of here, bro. And when you living with someone else, you have to abide by their rules. And she was like, man, I couldn't come in 1, 2 in the morning like I wanted to. But when I got my own spot, I can come in 1, 2 in the morning. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you don't come in my house after 12. My mother had a rule: do not come in her house after 12 o'clock. What do you say? She was trying to run you off? Oh, I would leave it anyways. Kids will stay forever if you make the nest too comfortable. Nah, you know what? I'm just saying the era that era there. Nah. I always wanted my own place though. Always. I wanted to pay bills. I wanted to have my own spot. You get what I'm saying? Because the freedom. I want to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And the only way I was going to be able to do that, I had to get out of the confines of my mother's home. You know? So I was happy. The dudes I grew up with, they was happy to leave. Like dudes, their mamas, they have to put them out. Now there's some guys I came up with, they still living with their mama right now. Them niggas ain't want to leave. What do you say? Kids today struggling with this economy. Yeah, they got to adapt. They got to adapt, man. It's certain life skills that they have to learn. Life skills is very, very important, bro. And the thing is, in this social media era, they try to make, like, they got this, I know what I do? I call it illusion. I call the social media era like the illusion, because they tell everybody on social media making it seem like they got it, they rich, or if they get money, they're making it seem like, yeah, I got it so fast, and, this how much money I got. You too can be rich like this. Like what they show with DJ Envy and Penna, what the dude named Pena, his business partner. Like, and like on social media, and hip hop and the music, the culture, they make it seem like being successful is so easy. Yeah, you too can. They call them influencers and stuff like that. They make it seem like it's so easy, bro. Ain't nothing easy about success, bro. Nothing. It ain't no shortcuts to this. It ain't no shortcuts to this. If anybody telling you it's easy, and if you follow me, I'll show you how to do this, get the hell away from them. It ain't easy. They either scamming, doing something illegal, scamming, whatever, He say Envy going down. You think Envy going down? He say stagnant wages, inflation. Well, it's not meant for the worker to get rich. Like if you look at people who get rich, people who workers don't get rich. The worker bees don't get rich. You're gonna have to learn some other stuff in order to, make that 6-figure income or 7-figure income, especially in today's time. Like you say, inflation. And then now America going to wars. Like, bro, Joe Biden came in there, man, when we got doggone America going to war with Russia through Ukraine, Israel and Palestine. That's been going on since I've been a kid. When Yasser Arafat was alive, they used to have the same thing going on now. It was going on then when I was growing up. Hyperinflation, food prices going up like crazy. Anything that's going wrong can go wrong, is going wrong, but for the lower class of people. Now the people that's on top of the food chain, they doing well. Same economy, same things that's going on. Guess what? They doing well though. They doing well, so everybody ain't doing bad. They doing well, so you just got to know how to adapt, man. Learn how to use ChatGPT, or learn how to become a copywriter like myself. Learn a high income skill set, and Cookie, you is something else. And a high income skill set is anything that pays you 6 figures or more. So learn a 6-figure income skill set. A skill, a 6-figure income skill. IT. Some people become doctors. Some nurses. There's some nurses making 6 figures. Something that a robot can't replace you in today's time. Something that if a robot can take your job, you might be in the wrong industry. You get what I'm saying? So, say food got some real bullshit right now. Yeah, absolutely. The essentials in life. Everybody need what everybody need: food, clothing, and shelter. Food, clothing, and shelter. Shout out to Rick, man. Salute, fam. You get what I'm saying? food, clothing, and shelter. So, hey, y'all stop fighting, man. I got this dog and this rabbit over here fighting. Yeah, but she pinned her, when he pinned his ears back, he wanted to smoke. Shout out to Ebony. What did he say? He said they always do. Yeah, you know. Hey, shout out to Solomon. He said kudos, coach, for dropping these jewels of wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and for doing it with poise and respect to the younger ones. Believe me, they are listening. Have a trade and keep focus on one's goals. Respect. All right, man, and respect to you, fam. Yeah, man, listen. The trade, bro. If there's any advice I can give any young person, learn a trade. Plumbing, electrician, whatever, and always be like educating yourself. Learn a trade. You could be the worker bee, or you can learn again. And this is what I learned. I learned this from a man by the name of Dan Locke. Like, let me tell you, I learned from so many different people. Dan Locke, he's an Asian guy from Hong Kong. He lives in Canada. One of the richest people. Copywriters. He's a copywriter. I learned that studying him. I learned from everybody. Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike passed away years ago. I used to love Reverend Ike. I wish I would have got put up on Reverend Ike earlier. That dude dropped gems. I listen to a lot of his stuff right now, even though he's dead. I listen to a lot of stuff right now, like a lot of his videos and stuff. I love that dude, man. I wish I would have met him. Jim Rome. Jim Rome was the mentor to Tony Robbins. Jim Rome was a bad boy, salesman. He was a salesman, motivational speaker as well. Les Brown. I met Les Brown. Learned a lot from Les Brown. Just over the years, there's a lot of stuff that I learned, but I wasn't mature enough to process the information and apply it to my everyday life. I didn't figure it out probably till when I started hit like my 40s. Like, there's a lot of stuff I learned when I was in my 20s. Now it's kicking in. Believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, but there's a lot of stuff that I was learning in my 20s. And I draw from that. I draw from those experiences, everything I learned. And the stuff that I learned then, it's like now it's, okay, yeah, I remember that. Yep, that's right. Yeah, I experienced this. It's in my mental Rolodex. My mental Rolodex. I'm able to pull from it. If you're young, you'll know what a Rolodex is. But it's from my mental Rolodex. Okay. Yeah, I can draw from that. I remember that. That's from 1993. Yeah, okay, I learned that in 1993. Okay, yeah, 1997. Yeah, that's where I got this from. Bam. You get what I'm saying? 2005. That's where I got that from. You get what I'm saying? So I'm able to draw from it. And then I do something called reflection. When I sit back and reflect, I be like, God damn, man, I ain't even have to go through this shit what I went through. I could have went through. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have to go through this. I didn't have to go through that. I could, you know what I mean? Man, I could have made things a lot easier for me had I listened to this brother who tried to tell me and went down there, had I listened to him, because I was hard-headed. So, shout out to T Seals, ATL. You said I told 36 in December, and I do the same thing. Yeah, like me, I do a lot of reflecting. When I sit out here, I reflect a lot. I do a lot of reflecting. Because you're able to draw from your past experiences. You get what I'm saying? You're able to, as you get older, you become more seasoned. You get what I'm saying? You become more, what are you supposed to? That's what you're supposed to. You become more experienced in this thing called life because of the things that you went through in your life and things that other people have went through. Elena, what you say? So you said always have a backup certificates. I have my CDL security. Hey, lady, you got your CDL? You know what? There's a lot of women truck drivers driving right now and going to college for computer science. Elena, right now, you 22. Sis, you go get it. Go get it. Listen, I promise you, right now, what you doing, you making an investment. Look at it as a real estate investment, right? You making an investment. But the real estate is yourself. And in this investment, you're going to have tenants. You're going to fix the house up. You may rent the property out. And you're going to have tenants paying you monthly rent, residual income every month. You get what I'm saying? Right now, you're investing in your real estate, which is yourself. You're investing, now you got CDL. You're learning how to become a security officer, insurance agent, and you're going to college for computer science. These are investments that you're depositing into yourself. When you get older, you're going to be able to draw from those investments and apply that to your everyday life, and you're going to live your life a whole lot more comfortable and better than a lot of your friends that's around you. Yep. Shout out to Rocky Rodriguez. He say, 11 gems you dropping, Coach. Hey, yeah, I appreciate that, fam. Shout out to Rocky Rodriguez for dropping that quarter of a dub. Brady, so what'd you say, Brady? You say, Coach, I'm trying to be a painter. Might have to go to school for that. Yeah. A painter, that's a good trade. Hell, I know a brother that's in the chat. Well, he not in the chat now, but Casino Light Prez from Atlanta, he got his own painting business. What is it? She right here licking me on my arm. What is it? She want me to get off the live. You got to end the live. And what to say, Tila? You say stick with it. Yeah, Atlanta, you got to stick with it too, sis. Stick with it. Don't give up. Persevere. Now, some of the things that you may try, it may not be time for you to do it, or it may not work. That's okay. That's okay, right? You learn from those experiences. It may not work. You may not. It may not work out. But still, you're gonna be figuring out as, along the way. You're gonna be figuring out as you keep living life. Atlanta's saying, Cookie sitting there. Look, leave Hippity alone. That's why he don't like you. That's why he mad. They got this. Look, why you sweating me, dog? What you want? What is it? Damn. But that CDL goes nowhere. That's key. Oh yeah, listen. I got my CDL when I was 21. The best thing I ever did. And guess what? With a CDL, you don't need no college degree. You don't need none of that. I tell anybody, if you young, man, get that CDL. If you don't know what you want to do, get that CDL and hit that road and travel all around the country. Get that CDL, get a Class A. Get a Class A CDL, because you'll be able to drive anything. Like, if you're going to get a CDL, get the Class A. Because the Class A would allow you to drive Class B, C, D, you know what I mean? Get the Class A. Bruh, hit that road. You young, man, man, you don't know what you want to do? Man, get your truck driver license. Either go to the military or get that truck driver's license and hit that road, man. Hit that road. That's what I did. Hit that road, bro. Have that money go in your check, direct deposit, and just stay on the road. Be living at different truck stops. Loves, Flying J, Loves, Flying J. What's the other ones? Pilot. What's the other ones? Loves, Flying J, Pilot. It's some more. Like, yeah, TA. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Nick. TA. Yep, TA. Yep. Yeah, man, I'm saying you say the trucking life ain't it, Coach. Listen, I'm not saying the trucking life is it. What I'm saying is, if you're young and you got goals, but you don't know what you want to do, get your CDL and just hit the road. Like, you may have certain jobs that you don't like, but you work there because you got a plan, you have goals, and you have to endure certain things that may be uncomfortable to you, because at the end of you're trying to accomplish certain things, right? So sometimes in life you gotta make sacrifices. You gotta make sacrifices, dog. Hold on, blow my nose again. What is it? Look, man, why you keep look, hold on, y'all, hold on. Why you keep what is it? Come on, you going in the cage. Since you keep jumping on me, come on, you going in the cage. Yeah, man, I'm tired of you. Yeah, I'm tired of you fucking with me, man. Anyway, yeah, I had to put the dog in. I had to put the dog on that damn. You say first two, not real? What you mean, first two not real? Got your CDL, former Marine till 25, computer application, and design degree from Full Sail. Yeah, I went to Full Sail too. Yep, Winter Park, Florida. When I lived in Orlando, I learned how to become a music engineer. Well, a music engineer. Yeah, music engineer. Yep. I don't had a million jobs, but I used to cut grass. I was a lawn care person. I worked on a construction site with the idiot stick. The idiot stick is the shovel. I used to work in a furniture warehouse. I worked at a gas station before. I used to deliver furniture when I got my CDL for this furniture warehouse. Shit. Man, I don't have a million jobs, bro. I worked at a call center for 2 years around all them women. Shit, I don't have a lot of jobs. Engineer, security. Shit. I'm trying to think, man. Bro, I don't have some jobs, bro. I don't have some jobs. You say I was gonna go to LA recording for music engineering back in 2009. Oh, okay. Yeah, sis, I was at Full Sail 99 to 2001. And then when I moved to Miami, because I lived in Miami for 20 years. When I moved to Miami, I worked at Circle House Studios. I worked at the Hit Factory on the second floor. Studio B. Studio B is upstairs. I worked at another studio called Starboard Studios right there in Miami Gardens. And then I used to see all these independent artists coming in, and I used to then I started doing interviews. So I used to interview a lot of recording artists that's coming in the city, like Rick Ross is from Miami. And I live right around the corner from Trick Daddy, where I lived at, him and Luke. And in Miramar, I lived in a city called Miramar, which is pretty much Miami. It's Broward County, but it's right there. It's right on the county line. It's right there. Used to go to like open mic shows, in Liberty City and Carroll City, in Opelika, some spots down on South Beach, Sunny Isles Beach. And I just interview artists and stuff like that. And that's how I got my interview skills up. Like, you know what I mean? Like all of that stuff I did when I was doing music, interviewing rappers and interviewing managers and stuff. When I do interviews today, I just draw from that. And that was years ago. I just draw from that. You say Burger King was your first job? Man, you know what? Believe it or not, bro, I could not get no job at a fast food restaurant. I used to when I was a teenager, because we had something called work experience program, right? They had something called work experience. And look, what is wrong with you? Why you keep circling me? Something crazy. I'm gonna leave your ass out here by yourself. It's getting dark. I'm finna go on the inside. I'm finna leave your ass out here by yourself. Why with that bullshit? Man, McDonald's. When I was going to school, they used to have like an elective. They used to have an elective. They used to have a work. They used to have a work program at school, where you can go to school for like 2 classes, and then you can leave and go work. It's called work experience. You get what I'm saying? We had that when I was going to school in the 80s. They don't have that anymore. They don't have work experience anymore. Yeah, McDonald's. If McDonald's would have hired me, I probably never would have started selling dope. Elena said Cookie has to go potty, coach. Nah, she done went potty already. She done went potty already. Look, you getting on my damn... Nah, this rabbit tripping, man. Nah, he tripping. I'm finna put your ass in your cage too, man. You gotta stop sweating me, dog. You see a nigga talking? Damn. He said I worked with the homeless coach, first job, taking care of the homeless. Come on, let me see what's up. See, this is what I gotta deal with. Come here. This what I'm dealing with. Now he's sweating me. What's up? You see the people? Now he's sweating me. First the dog. Now, hey, look, hey, y'all look at Hippie. Hippie ain't even blinking. He looking like he not even blinking. Hip. All right, man. God damn, you get back down. He's sitting there sweating the nigga. He ain't even blinking, dog. OP gave us say to stare down. hey, we having a face off. Hey, he having a face off. He say Coach about to get rabbit punched. Hey, you know what? I love animals, bro. I swear to God, I love animals. Like, when I was young, my first pet was a turtle. No, my first pet was a dog. I had a Cocker Spaniel. I'm gonna tell you why I like animals so much. I got a cousin named Renee, right? My cousin had all kind of animals. My cousin had rabbits. I got my lights going on. Goddamn lights going on up there. My cousin had rabbits. He had ducks. He had he had all kind of animals, right? But I used to always like the cute animals. For some reason, I used to always like the cute shit, like rabbits and little small cute stuff. And my cousin, he used to have some of the animals. He was like 8, 9 years older than me. You know what I mean? I used to look up to him. He used to have all these animals. He used to have all these animals, you know. So I like rabbits. I don't know why I like rabbits. I don't know. I like rabbits. Them motherfuckers gonna fight too. The rabbits are motherfuckers. They'll tear your house up too. You say Corey said Hippity on snack. What did it say, Dr. Paul? The trolls out? Oh yeah? Yeah, hey listen, if they trolling, block them. If they trolling, block them, you know? If they trolling y'all block them, shit. Y'all know me. Yeah, y'all troll. If they trolling, block them. Don't even time them out. Just block their ass. Hey, but you get what I'm saying though. So it's like I don't know. We finna go on the inside, guys, because it's raining. It's getting dark. So hold on. D-Block say facts. He said I used to have a mean ass. Oh yeah, I had parakeets. The female parakeets are the meanest. I don't know what it is about the females. The females be meaner than a motherfucker. I'm saying like the pets. I don't know. It's like the pets. It's like the females be vicious. You say, Coach, what's your temperature there? Oh, it's like 73 right now. About 73. About 73. It's hot. No, man, listen. My cousin had a he had a female pit bull. Man, she ain't never lost a fight. She was a motherfucker. Back then they used to fight dogs. Cheetah say it's 40 degrees in Omaha. Boy, I was in Omaha, man. I was in Omaha in December. And I came back in February. Oh my Lord. Man, Jack Frost wasn't bullshit. And I stayed down. I was downtown at the Marriott. I think the Marriott. Yeah. Yeah, because every time I come to Omaha, that's where I stay at. Right now on 10th. He said, I'm definitely outside enjoying this lovely weather. Yeah, we finna go on the inside because it's getting dark. That's the only thing I hate. It be getting dark too easy, dog. Yeah, but y'all hear how peaceful it is? That's why I like to come out here and think. I come out here and think. We finna get out of here. Hold on. I'm gonna leave you out here, hippie. Hippie, you getting left out here. Cause you with the bullshit. Ain't nobody with all that. It's nice weather. You can stay out here, hippie. You can stay out here, man. Cause I don't need you fucking with me. Hold on, guys. I got this damn computer. Hold on, guys. Goddamn nose running, man. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. My nose running. Hold on. Sorry about that. Let me turn this up. Hold on. Hold on, guys. My doggone nose still running again. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me turn this up. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Yeah, man. Doggone, he said, Coach, look up. You say, look up Navage. What you say? Navage is a what? Navage is a nasal irritation device? Yeah, I'll check it out. What it was, I had a cold, so now my nose is clogged up. I couldn't breathe. I'm able to breathe through my nose, but it's like it's a drain right now. He said, Coach, you got a dirt bike? Nah, I don't know how to ride dirt bikes, man. Yeah, and I ain't never rode a dirt bike. I ain't never been on no motorcycle. Hey, I'm scared of them dirt bikes and motorcycles, bro. Man, I'm scared. I'm scared of that, bro. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you say, Coach? No, yeah, I'm scared of them dirt bikes. I had friends of mine. They rode motorcycles, and I had a friend of mine just got in a motorcycle accident. Almost got killed. You know what I mean? But he okay. Yeah, man. Like, what'd you say? OP gave me say, man, I rode dirt bikes. Real to me. You know, you know what I do want to learn how to ride? I want to learn how to ride like a 4-wheeler. Like a 4-wheeler. I want to learn how to ride a 4-wheeler, you know? But he say, fire jersey, bro. Go Pats. Oh yeah, this one Brady was over there. He said, I want to go out in the desert on the squads. Okay. What you say, Doc? Oh, Dr. Paul talking to Tina. Hey, shout out to summer November. What you say? You say pocket rocket all around. Okay. He said boyfriend called me out to fight. Boy, ooh, Lord have mercy. Anyways, my phone lines be open all the time. You know, 530-494-9636. Them niggas don't never call, so ain't nobody worry about that. Shout out to Food Revolution. She said, yeah, quads, ATV. Oh, the ATV. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. I got you. In LA. He say, is Keyshawn Davis joking? Nick Sachs Promotions doing his status? Is he joking? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by joking. I don't know what you mean by that. You say they've been quiet except for E-Money, right? Yeah, man, that ain't shit. Yeah, I don't destroy them dudes. Them dudes been destroyed. And shout out to Atlanta. She say, Coach, rub some Vicks under your feet and put some socks in the bed. It clears all that up. You can breathe. Okay, you know, I've been hearing about that, sis. You know what? You're right about that. They said that's old school now. She said the Vicks with the socks. Hey, Tina say, you in the kitchen. What's for dinner, Coach? Oh, you say I meant to say joining, coach. My bad. Let me see. What you say? Joining what? You say is Keyshawn joining? Oh, Nick Sack Promotions. Oh, is he joining Nick Sack Promotions? Hey man, you know he might as well. I got him a fight out there. I showed y'all Hippie. Y'all saw how Hippie was staring at the camera. He wasn't blinking his eyes. The stare down gonna be serious. Hippie don't blink now. Hippie gonna look at you. Yeah, what's up? You think this shit sweet, huh? Next thing you know, he throwing paws. Hey, Hippie gonna be throwing paws. I can tell you that. Hippie will be throwing paws. He said, my family races in the Baja, California. Sand dune races. Oh, okay, shit. I don't know about that now. Okay, the sand dunes. He say, Coach, the Tenderonis got the remedies. No, that's an old school remedy though. The Vicks with the socks on them. She right about that. You know what? I forgot all about that. He say, Coach, Joe Frazier versus Fury. Who you got? Joe Frazier was kind of short. I don't know, man. That's a tough one there. Joe Frazier Fury. That's a tough one. He said, Hippie looks like a stuffed animal. She say, Hippie got a tough one. I'll probably say Frazier, man, because Frazier gonna be able to duck under a lot of stuff that Fury got. And he gonna come up with that left hook. But I'm gonna always go with the old school fighter over the new school fighter anyways, to be honest with you. So I'm biased. I'm gonna always pick the old school fighter over the new school fighter. Always. So I might be the wrong person to ask for that, fam. But Tyson Fury's move a lot, but it's a fantasy match, man. I really don't even like talking about fantasy matches. Because that's what it is, a fantasy match, you know? You say Vicks on the chest and feet. Yeah. 402 Omaha, salute, fam. He say, and Hippie is so big. Hey, Tila, you know, all the rabbit eat is hay and grass. That's all he eat. He's on a high vegetation diet. High vegetable diet. Hay and grass. That's it. Man, hay and grass. You know, so I don't know. Shout out to Schoolo, salute, fam. Some in November, Tila. Mimi 24. Damn, it's somebody else I'm forgetting. Oh, my sister food. You say high fiber. Yeah, hey. hey, you know the crazy part about it? They will fight. Man, no rabbits will fight. It's crazy. Like you wouldn't think that something that's so cute. Those rabbits, man, those rabbits will throw down. Like if you put a listen, check this out. If you put a rabbit in another rabbit's environment, and they don't really like, you get what I'm saying, vibe with each other like that, they gonna start bumping, bro. I'm telling you. I had two rabbits before. I had Hippity and Hoppity. And they didn't like each other. And every time, when I let them like be outside together, I couldn't put them outside together. You start hearing all kind of noises, and you start seeing fur flying everywhere because they be scratching each other. You get what I'm saying? And biting each other. Yeah, them rabbits are motherfucker, man. I'm telling you. they look cute. They look cute, boy, but boy, them rabbits ain't nothing, man. Yeah. We said you got to post a short video of their fight so we can have a good laugh. Yeah, you know what? I could post a video when you see Hippie and Cookie fighting, where Hippie just take off. Cookie take off running. Cookie would take off running. Like Cookie will start it. She'll start it with Hippie, and then Hippie get fed up. Then he'll growl at her, and then he'll take off, and then he'll run at her. She'll take off, and he go to chasing her. Like Tom and Jerry, bro. Like for real, real life Tom and Jerry. For real, like real life Tom and Jerry. You know, so he say no hamster. Yeah, I had a hamster before. I had hamsters. I had gerbils. I had guinea pigs. pet guinea pigs, goldfish, turtles, cockatiels, parakeets, what else I had? Lizards, frogs, shit. I'm trying to think. I had a pet duck before, a pet duck. I had a pet duck named Tasha. Yeah, I don't have some animals. He said, Coach, man, he said, make me want to get a rabbit. Man, the rabbits, hey, listen, the rabbits is destructive, bro. The rabbits are destructive. If you let a rabbit go in your house, they going to chew up the cords. They are true to, they like to chew on wood because they like to keep their teeth sharpened. They'll chew on your baseboards in your house. Man, they cute, but they destructive. And they'll leave pellets everywhere, too. So he said, Coach, I had found the baby possum behind my garage outside. Oh, man, hell no. Hell no. Oh, let me blow my nose again. Hey, my damn nose draining, bro. My nose draining right now. My nose draining. You said, yeah, my aunt had one, pellets everywhere. Yeah, them rabbits, bro, they look cute. Don't let the cute stuff fool you, boy. And again, they will fight. They will fight, boy. You get two rabbits, put them together, they don't know each other. And rabbits are very territorial too. They territorial. He said, Coach, you can litter box train them. Oh, I didn't know that, Miss Connie. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Like, yeah, my rabbit, Hippity, I had that rabbit since 2007. No, my bad. 2017. Sorry about that. He said, damn, coyote ate my rabbit. Damn. Why Florida court system effed up, Coach? Shit, everybody court system effed up. It ain't just Florida. The only people care about, the only people worried about the Florida. You know, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say this. When I was in the street, right, we didn't like police. Right? Because we were criminals, right? We was doing, breaking the law. And we used to always complain, yo, man, the court system, man, messed up, man. I'm telling the story. Man, them crackers, man. Because in Florida, we say crackers, right? Yeah, them crackers, man, they be locking the nigga up, man. And, white dude went in there. He had the same charges I had, and they gave him 2 years, and then they ended up giving me 7 years for the same charge, and this and that, yada, 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 right? We used to always complain, talk about the system. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm not saying that, but I'm just, when you said that, you had me going somewhere with this. And I was talking to my uncle one day, right? He said, nephew, you know what? I said, what's that? What's that, uncle? He said, the only people who have a problem with the police are criminals. If you specialize in breaking the law, you ain't gonna like the police because you're not a law-abiding citizen. And he said that, I said, yeah, man, but man, they be treating us wrong in the court system, this and that, yada, 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 yada. He said the only people complaining about the court system is the people who go to jail and have to go see the judge in court. He said, I don't have a problem with the court system because I ain't never been to jail. And I don't have a problem with police because I ain't never committed a crime that I got locked up for. So he said, that's something to think about, nephew. And he walked off. Hey, and he walked off. I ain't gonna never forget that. But I say all that to say this. Like, yeah, man, shit, man. I mean, it is what it is. Like, you got, shit. Who the governor is of Florida now? I think we got DeSantis. Yeah, he the governor now. Before that, that was I think not Charlie Crist. Charlie Crist used to be a governor of Florida. Then after him, it was something Scott. Something Scott. I don't like none of them, bro. Ain't none of them. We ain't never really had no good governor here that I know of. To be honest, I mean, since I've been a kid, I ain't like none of them. Tim Scott. Not Tim Scott. Tim Scott, the black dude. Something Scott though. Yeah, I ain't like none of them, bro. None of them. Yeah, Rick Scott. That's the name, Rick Scott. Yeah, I ain't like him. But to be fair, I didn't like none of the governors. So you know what else. I don't give a damn. So, Jeb Bush. Oh, I hated Jeb Bush. I hated Jeb Bush. But I don't like the Bushes. I don't like the Bushes though. So I hate George Bush. I didn't like none of the Bushes. So it is what it is. He said people are loving Florida, Texas, Houston, just here. Yeah, but yeah, me personally, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem with nothing that's going on. To be honest with you, shit. I'm kind of like in my own bubble, my own world. I'm not committing any crimes, so I'm fine. I mean, and again, I make adjustments. So whatever's going on, I do know that. Hey, look, I'm just gonna make the adjustment. I don't like what's going on in society, in the White House and different places as well. Guess what? I'm gonna make the adjustments though. Regardless of who the president is or who the governor is or whatever, I'm gonna figure out a way. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, because there's loopholes in everything. You get what I'm saying? So there's loopholes in everything. So you just gotta maneuver. That's it. I'm trying to get into a different tax bracket. When you get into a different tax bracket, you live your life a little bit better. You're able to afford certain things, and you're able to live with a little bit more ease. You know what I mean? So meet them. I'm gonna tell you something else too. If you're young, relationships are very, very important. Relationships are better than money. When you learn how to build relationships with certain people in life over time, and you nurture those relationships, that's gonna be some of the best things, best investments or whatever that you can make. Relationships. He said, you born and raised in Florida? Yep. Born and raised in the FLA. Born and raised FLA. But I live somewhere everywhere though. Like I lived, Florida. I live in LA. I have family in LA right now. Well, they live in the desert now. They live in the desert. Most of my family, they was from off of Arlington and Adams, off of Arlington and 24th, which is between Adams and Western Avenue, right by the 10 freeway. My family lived there. They grew up over there in that area. And now a lot of them, not all of them, but most of them moved to the desert, Palm Springs. Most of them moved to Palm Springs. I didn't like LA. When I went out to LA, I didn't like it at first because I was broke. I didn't have any money. And LA is not the spot you want to go to when you ain't got no money. It's a huge place. You got to catch the bus everywhere if you don't have a car. The roads were terrible. I didn't really know anybody outside of my family, and I didn't have a car, so I really couldn't get around like I wanted to get around. So it was just crazy. I didn't like LA at all. And then but then as time went on, part of like after because I stayed out there for like a year and a half. I think after like my first 6 months, I didn't like it. But after the 6 months, it was like, okay, I started adjusting a little bit more. But LA was a motherfucker. But I hated LA. I was like, man, these niggas were tripping. You couldn't wear certain color shoestrings in your shoes. Now in LA, they don't trip on the shoestrings. They trip on the sports caps. So you can get shot for having a damn wrong sports cap on. And each sports cap represent a game, a set or whatever, That's crazy. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy. You got to watch where you go in LA too. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to watch where you go. Because the politics, listen, the politics in LA, is crazy. You get what I'm saying? So, hold on. Yeah, you gotta know where you going at in LA, boy. Yeah, you gotta watch. Shit, when I was in LA in July, I was over there I was at Freeway Ricky Ross's house, but he wasn't there. I was over there in that area. We're talking about Figueroa and what street that was. There's a McDonald's. There's a McDonald's right there on the corner of Figueroa, right before you get to the 405 and the 10 and all that highway. And then, of course, Watts is on the other side of the. I think Watts is on the other side of the freeway. Was that 114th? Figueroa on 114th, somewhere up in there. I forgot what the cross street was. But we was right by Watts though, because you could see the Watts. Like I'm right there on the Host Road, right? Like Watts is, I can literally physically see Watts. Literally physically see Watts. She said that's the hood. Yeah, that's definitely the hood. Yeah, that's definitely the hood. Yeah, that's definitely the hood. Yeah. As a matter of fact, that's a blood neighborhood. That's a blood neighborhood. Rick wasn't there. It was me and Melvin Farmer together. Me and Melvin Farmer was out there. You know, Melvin Farmer lived over there by that way too. It was me and Melvin Farmer because on Freeway Ricky Ross, he was out of town at the time. We hung out. He was just like, hey, yo, you like just telling me everything. Now, let me tell you something now. He said you was about a niggas and guards. Yes, sir, you're right about that. Yep, spot on. You right about that. He was telling me, he was like, look, just telling me just how it was now. And then my cousin, I was at my cousin's house later on that night. He was just telling me how it was. Yeah, man, you can't be wearing certain hats and stuff like that and yada, 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 yada. Yep. Shout out to Summer in November. She say one way. She say one way in, one way out. Well, I'm like, man, listen. Put it this way. It was people I was walking with. Because we walked to the store. And this is the blood area, right? I'm walking with Crips. I'm dead serious. So, the blood area, right? I'm walking with Crips. But they older, though. They older. Anyways, we finna go over here and walk to this store. And boy, listen, let's just put it this way. Let's just put it this way. He said, you lucky you made it out. No. Everything was good, though. No, everything was good. He said, damn, coach, you lucky you made it out. No, everything was good. Everybody, like, knew each other. You get what I'm saying? Everybody knew each other. I was with two OGs. And you know, Freeway Ricky Ross, you know, you good, to be honest with you, right? So, the two OGs I knew, like, they was established in the neighborhood and the community, and wasn't nobody tripping like that, to be honest with you. But I'm just saying, it's funny because I'm in you know, anybody know that area, that's all bloods right there. You know, different kind of sets. But I walk away. He said, you saw a sea of red? No, I ain't see no sea of red. No, I didn't see a sea of red. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was hilarious. Oh man, it was hilarious, man. It was, they was and they had fire. They had fire. I'm like, man. I said, man, I hope no shit don't pop off. You know, y'all niggas crazy, but the thing is, they, you know, in Cali and LA, people always in that war mind frame. You get what I'm saying? That's just the coach out there, you know. He said, yeah, coach. He said, check in, you good. No. What it is I mean, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people, and a lot of people got a lot of love for me. So they like, yeah, man, when you listen, when you come to town, man, call me. I'm gonna come pick you up. You know what I mean? So some people will come get me and stuff like that, and yada yada yada, and like they do security detail and everything. Do security detail and everything, bro. Like I know a lot of people. And then remember when I lived in LA, I used to go to mosque number 54. So, but I know a lot of brothers, man. I know a lot of brothers. Older cats though. These cats are older. You know what I mean? Like they're not young. You know, I don't know any of the young cats that's out there on the street, but I know a lot of older guys that's older than me. You know what I mean? So, you know, anywhere you go, you always want to know the lay of the land. That's just the law of nature. Like anywhere you go, you want to know the lay of the land. Like hell, animals do that. And when they go somewhere, they know that they learn the lay of the land, so they know where to go, where not to go, what to do, how to move, stuff like that. Those are just survival tactics that you gotta know anywhere you go at. If you're not from LA, you better learn how to move in LA. Or find somebody who can teach you and show you how to. You get what I'm saying? If you're not from Houston, you better learn how to move in Houston. If you're not from Chicago, in a certain part of town, you better learn how to move in Chicago. If you're not from the Brooklyn or the Bronx or whatever, you better learn how to move there. You get what I'm saying? That's anywhere you go at. Anywhere you go at. Because anybody can get it. You get what I'm saying? Those running again. Anybody can be God. Anybody. I don't care who you is. I don't care how big you is. I don't care how tough you is. You always gonna be food to somebody. You know, so you gotta make sure that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, guys. Hold on. Put this in the garbage. Nose, goddamn nose running again. See my nose looking red. Yeah, listen, bro. I don't care where you go at. I don't care how bad you is, how tough you is, how gangster you is. Go to somebody else's city in the wrong neighborhood and don't know what's going on and find out what's gonna happen. And that's like literally. Yep. He say not to get too personal, just trying to the picture. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you trying to get the picture? Yeah, I didn't see what you originally said. He said, Coach, why Mike and Bo never fought each other? Yeah, I don't even know, man. Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe, yeah, I don't know. They was friends, too. I think they said they'll never fight each other at one point. They was friends. He said, I hear they going crazy in Oakland right now, smashing in people's cars, windows, and snatching whatever they can and get. Yeah. Yep. I advise anybody to get out of those major cities. Like the major cities, get the hell out of the major cities, man. The major cities is a wasteland. That's an experiment being done in America, and it's being done by design, willfully. You know, through, these politicians pass these policies and stuff like that. Like, these policies is really effing people up. A lot of people don't realize that, but this is by design. It's by design. Trust me, it is. It's definitely by design. You can believe that. Get the hell out of them cities, though. The major cities, get the hell out of them cities. They ain't safe for nobody to live in. Yep. Yep. He said, where in the nation during that time? Jason follow Christ. He said, you're right, Coach. Yeah, man, get the hell out of them cities, bro. Like me, I live on the outskirts of the city. I don't live in the city no more. I go to the city every weekend, but I don't live in the city. Because I grew up in the city, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't I go to the city but every weekend, but I don't live in the city no more. You know, so I always go because I know a lot of people find out, see what's going on. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something else I don't do. I don't watch the local news. I know that sounds crazy. When I was in LA, bro, they had a high-speed chase every day on the news. Every day on the news, they had a high-speed chase. This is 99, 2000, 2001. I think at that time they called LA the high speed, or was it, no, California the high speed chase capital of the world or something. He said, Coach, what you think about the Maine shooting? I didn't even know nothing about it, bro. To be honest, I didn't know nothing about it. I saw a couple of posts on social media. I didn't even know nothing about it. And then I looked it up and I realized, oh, that was a shooting. Yeah, I don't really, I don't even know what to think about it, to be fair with you. Now we have so many shootings, I ain't, I didn't really think much about it. Like, damn, that's messed up. All the people lost their lives. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Could have been a psyops program. Because when I see stuff like that happen, it is what it is. I believe in conspiracies. Motherfucking conspiracies are real. People conspired to kill Martin Luther King. They conspired to kill Malcolm X. They conspired to kill Jesus. If you believe in Jesus, yeah, conspiracies are real. He said, Coach, what do you think about gun rights? I think everybody should have a right to bear arms. Period. Simple as that. Yeah, but I don't watch the because this is the thing, right? You still gonna have criminals have guns. And see, that's what these people want to do. It reminds me of something that when Adolf Hitler was alive in power and stuff like that, his evil ass, that's what they did. The first thing they did, they took all the weapons from their citizens. And then now the government can roll right over you. But to each his own. I like my fire, and we gon' I don't worry about what nobody else do, but it is what it is. That ain't gonna stop them. They ain't gonna stop these dudes out here on the street doing what they doing. Like, y'all need to come. How y'all gonna take their guns? Cause you ain't gonna take mine and you ain't gonna take theirs. He still gonna have his. Now, it don't work that way. So it is what it is, man. I had this guy tell me, he said, yo, man, see, in the UK, they don't have gun violence. I said, yeah, that's because they have stabbings. Look how many people get stabbed and get killed from stabbings in the UK. In London. Yeah, they ain't got no gun violence because guns are banned in their country. But look how many people getting stabbed. Look how many. Okay, look at the statistics. Look at the stats for stabbings. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. What'd you say? She said, I don't watch the news either, but I pay attention. Yeah, I don't watch local news. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. I don't even really know, to be honest with you. Because it's the same thing. What's going on now was going on it's the same thing over and over and over again. Still Israel and Palestine. America invading another country. America going to war with another country. We bombing Syria. This country's always been in a situation where they was invading people, bombing people, starting stuff, destabilizing other countries. It's the same old, man. Same old. Ed say, you ain't taking nobody guns away in Texas. You damn, yeah, you ain't taking them in Florida neither. Same old. He said they took all the guns away in Israel and look what happened. Now y'all is trying to give the citizens their guns back so they can defend themselves. Yep. Same old, man. It's just now, I try not to. The reason why I'm going to tell you why I don't watch the news. If you want to have a bad day, just listen to the news all day. Bad news in the morning. I remember when I was young, the news used to come on at a certain time. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock news, that's when the news came on. And then when cable came about, and you had CNN and all the different news outlets, and now it's 24 hours of bad news. Local news, we got, 6, news at 6 in the morning, 7 o'clock morning news. Today there was a shooting today over there in Miami Gardens. A pregnant lady who was due to have her child got shot and killed on her way to daycare to drop her second-year-old off. Also, there was, President Joe Biden made an announcement that we are officially evading Russia. The Russians are still doing this and yada, 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 yada. In other news, Israel is now over there bombing Palestine and Hezbollah is doing this and that, yada, 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 yada. In other news, there was a massive car accident on Highway I-75. 25 people got killed, including 5 kids. In other news, there was a shooting on Sunday. Bro, it's like, bro, it's bad news after bad news after bad news after bad news after bad news. Like, dude, it just, you get what I'm saying? I can't do it, dog. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. I can't do it. And especially that I know that the news is controlled by the government. Media outlets is controlled by the government. Media is nothing but propaganda pieces to brainwash the people. It's 24 hours of propaganda. So I can choose to listen to it. I can choose not to listen to it. I don't listen to it. I don't listen to it, bro. I don't. So. Oh, in other news, she said Kim Kardashian got her such and such steam. All bad news. Shout out to Brian. He said, peace, coach. I'm in total agreement. All bad news, bro. If you listen to the news all day, every day, you wouldn't think that there was anything good going on in the world. Did you have any good news? They need to just say the news, bad news at 6. Now listen, before you start your morning, listen to the bad news. 7 o'clock bad news. And then just when you think it's over with, we're going to give you an update at 10 o'clock on the bad news that we gave you at 7 o'clock. And then, not to be outdone, we have the 12 o'clock afternoon news that we're going to lay on you. And then, not to be outdone on that, we have this is the local news. We have the 3 o'clock news. You know what I mean? Some more bad news will happen between 7 and 12 o'clock now. So we got to report on that. And then at 5 o'clock, we have some more bad news. And then right after the 5 o'clock bad news, roll over to the 6 o'clock bad news. And you know what? After the 6 o'clock bad news, we're going to give you an update on the bad news of the day at 10 o'clock. And then after the bad news at 10 o'clock, we're going to put you to sleep with some more bad news at 11. And then when that's not enough, tune in to CNN. We're going to give you, 24 hours bad news. Then go to Fox. You're going to get some more bad news over there, 24 hours. And then go to CNBC. That's going to be some more bad news. And come on, man. I'm good. If I watch the news, I would think life is not even worth living anymore. Kai, you okay? You get what I'm saying? If I watch the news, I would literally probably just kill myself. Life ain't worth living. So I just can't. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I'm just saying I can't do it, man. I broke out. I'm glad I broke out. He said, thank God for Boston Podcast. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I can't, man. Shit. Now, older people watch news all the time. Older people watch news, the local news, and that's all they talk about. Yeah, they say they doing this and doing that. And I'm like, bro, I can't do it, fam. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. Not gonna propagandize me with this shit all goddamn day. He said, damn right, boxing and MMA keep me sane, as bad as that sound. Nah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, for real though. He said, yeah, thank God I got Blue Blood Sports TV. He never gives me bad news. Yeah, no, Blue do give you bad news sometimes. Bad news. Javante Tate Davis lost his purse today in Baltimore. Now, Javante Tank Davis is 5'5" 5'5" tall with a 67-inch arm reach. He sports a perfect record of 30-0 with 23 knockouts. You know what I mean? Superstar boxer. Superstar boxer. Listen, everybody a superstar. He said, "I keep TV be cracking me up too." Hey, I was listening to I keep TV. He say, Keyshawn Davis. Now, breaking news: Keyshawn Davis got suspended for, guess what, guys? Smoking marijuana. Now, this is mighty strange because you know every video that Aki TV made, every video that Dante's Boxing Nation made, they always gonna turn it into Canelo. They gonna find someone to turn it into Canelo. He said, yeah, and you know, now this is strange because, you know, Keyshawn, and then to add insult to injury, Keyshawn Davis's last fight got overturned to a no contest, and he was suspended for 6 months. Now, the funny thing about it is, I remember a time when Saul Canelo Alvarez fought Triple G, and it was discovered after the fight that he had clenbuterol in his system. How come the Boxing Commission did not overturn that draw and give that fight to, and make it a no contest because of Canelo was cheating? And then, bro, I was like, listen, I bust out laughing, bro. I bust out. I was laughing so hard. He said they're gonna find a way to either blame Canelo or Bud. No, I'm just saying, but not Aki TV. He don't do that. Aki TV don't do that. But you get what I'm saying? Shout out to Cam. Cam, what's up, man? I hope you made it back. I hope you made it back safe in Omaha, fam. Hope you made it back safe. Yeah, they just, man. Yeah, dog, let me tell you something, bro. If I watched the news all day, I would have no drive or desire to do anything. One law called Malachi. Hey, man, shout out to doggone Cam, Killer Cam. Yeah, I wouldn't have no drive or desire to do anything, bro. I can't, man. Hell, when I was in the nation, that's all we focus on, negative stuff. Yeah, brother, the mothership coming down, brother. God. Yeah, the mothership coming down, brother. And the mothership gonna come and destroy the white man. And when the mothership come, brother, you gonna see them baby planes, them 1,500 baby planes gonna be coming out, and they're gonna be dropping bombs on America, brother. And the bombs got a drill bit on it, and when they hit the ground, it drills the earth. It goes down 1 mile deep into the earth, and then when it come on, son. You take a bath? Yeah. All right. It goes down 1 deep in the earth, and then after that, it blows. When it blows up, the mountain comes up 1 mile high. You know what I mean? So it's like, man. He say not the mothership. Yeah, the mothership, them 1,500 baby planes. Yeah, I used to believe that, bro. I used to believe that. Yeah, for real. I was waiting on the white man to get destroyed. I said, yeah, but Allah who appeared in the personage of Master Farad Muhammad is going to come back with them baby planes with Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad going to be on a spaceship. Now, Elijah Muhammad died in 1975 in the Mercy Hospital, in the white man's hospital. But yeah, brother, but see, now we know he escaped the death plot. And, bro, I was sitting around all this time waiting for the destruction of America. Guess what? It didn't come. And it was supposed to be the end in 1995 when we had the Million Man March. That was like 144 years. That was like the 144th year or something from slavery. It was something we was taught. Yeah, brother, this it. We know 144, brother. 144 was a magic number in the nation. 144. That stood for the 144,000 of the chosen people. We thought we were the chosen. And then 777. The number 7 is the God number, the letter G in the alphabet. So you get what I'm saying? Man, I was pseudo and spooky. I was so pseudo and spooky. And then as I got older, my minister passed away. My Captain Sam passed away. Mother Tynetta, all these people dying and passing away. And guess what? Man, we don't have several presidents since then. White man still in power. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing happens. Yeah, he said, yeah, 12 times 12, 144. The 12 tribes. Man, come on, man. Bruh, that's why I don't like religion right now to this day. I don't like religion. I don't mess with religion, bro. Right now to this day, bro. I don't. I was so dumb and brainwashed. I got brainwashed at a young age when I was 17 years old. And then my mother was a Black Panther, so my mother came up in the Panther Party cause my mother was born in 1944. The Panther Party started in 1968, right after. They started like 6 or 7 months after. That's 68 or 66. It was either 66 or 68. One of the two. I think 66 to 68. I could be off for about a year or two. But I do know that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby came out with the cartoon, with the comic book called The Black Panther. They came out with that before the Panther Party even came into existence that year, right? I think Marvel Comics, they came up with the Black Panther, then the Panther Party started out, I think it was either 66 or 68, one of them. Something like that, yeah. But you get what I'm saying, though? So, yeah, bro, I was, man, all the money going to one man in Chicago, and I knew brothers that had money, they was broke, they ain't got no more money no more. They like, brother, their wives left them, they got divorces, because they giving all their money to the cause. We got to fight for the cause. And you know what I mean? It's the mission, brother. We got to make sacrifices, brother. You know what I mean? Allah will bless you tenfold, brother. You know, if you make this sacrifice for Allah, then Allah will make the sacrifice for you, brother. You know, bro, I was, man, don't get me started, bro. Do not get me started. You say 66, okay, I knew it was either 66 or 68, one of them. Yeah, so. Yeah, man, I'm been there, done that, bro. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. That's why they be coming to me talking all that. You a coon and you a this and that and all that. I say, bro, y'all using old school tactics in the new school era. Ain't nothing you do more pro-black than I was, so it is what it is. Like, they don't know. That's why I call them Wakandas. That's why I say Wakandas, right? That's why I say that. They got the Wakanda mindset. Trust me, I know. He said we've been lied to about everything. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. Like, my favorite movie is The Matrix. The Matrix and what's that werewolf movie that came out? The Underworld. The Matrix and Underworld. You know, the Underworld was the battle between the werewolves, the Vikings, and the vampires. The Matrix and the Underworld, two of my favorite movies. I've seen them movies about. I love them movies, bro. And I realized, I said, man, we living in the Matrix. That's what this is. Living in the Matrix. The eyes see, the ears hear, nothing what it appears to be. Everything fake. The propaganda, all the propaganda's fake. Yep. He said, Coach, they brainwash you when you was a jitterbug. Yeah, I ain't brainwashed no more, though. I don't snap out of it. I know game as soon as I hear it. I'm so sharp now, as soon as I hear it, I know, I'm like, man, I'm focused on getting me some money, dog. I'm focused on getting me some money, bro. That's it. Yeah, whatever, man. I'm in my own bubble, man. I'm in my own bubble, bro. Once I woke up out of my delusion, it took me 25 years now. 25 years. So you took me 17, 27, 37. I snapped out of it when I was 42. 42. Yeah, about 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I was 25 years, bro. 25 years. People dying around me. People dying broke. Ain't no mothership came. I see goddamn Minister Farrakhan still making more kids from different women and got houses, got plenty of money, but all of the laborers are broke and really got no money. I snapped out of it. Nah. When my granddaddy passed away, that really hurt me, man. He passed away still waiting on the spaceship, the mothership, to come down and save the believers. Yeah, Mission Impossible. I like Mission Impossible too. Shout out to Jaguar, dropping that $250. He said, Coach, you give me hope. The battle ain't about color. It's about the mindset. Oh, no, it ain't never about color. It ain't about that. That's why I tell these dude be talking about this cool stuff and this and that and racism and this and that. I'm like, dude, you trying to use old school tactics in a new school era. You using stuff that people went through in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s that you ain't never went through, and you trying to apply that to today's life. And the reason why is because these guys are being propagandized by race hustlers. Again, I got a lot of love from Dr. Umar, Tariq Nasheed, but their hustle is selling race. That's their thing. Their hustle is selling, systemic racism, black nationalistic, black power speeches. You get what I'm saying? That's just what it is. The white man this, the white man that. What we got to do is this. And yes, brother. And then, we love people who can articulate. One thing about, we love articulation. You got a dude that can talk good. Bruh, we love articulation. He's a good speaker. Did you see the way he broke those words down, brother? You know what I mean? So you can soothe people with words the way when you say them so eloquently. Shout out to one foot out the door, dropping that $250. He said, here's for the cause. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. We gonna take those $5, brother, and I'm gonna raise an army, brother. And what we gonna do, we gonna go to the White House and paint the White House black. And we gonna call the White House the Black House. Yeah. That's why I be laughing at these dudes. I say, man, I handcuff these dudes. These dudes ain't nobody, man. Like, they don't know more than me. I don't study all those books I got in there. I don't study all of them. They don't know more than me. And they ain't even put the work in I put in, bruh. They ain't put the work in I put in. These dudes just laptop revolutionaries. Like, they wasn't on that for real. I was on that for real, bruh. I mean, bro, we did things I can't even talk about, bro. We did things I can't even talk about, for real. We did things I can't even talk about because it was against the law. But, bro, we was with it. We was with it, bro. I'm telling you. Because we really believed that what we were doing was for a righteous cause. We really believed that what we were doing was for a righteous cause. So when we do this, Allah's going to be with us. Because our intentions is pure and this for the cause. Man, I got a homeboy doing life right now. Life. He said, Coach, we need to start a church of boxing. I got a homeboy doing life right now. The cause. Ain't nobody bonds him out. Ain't nobody break him out. He ain't getting that conviction overturned at all. He doing triple life. He got 3 life sentences right now. Former NOI. He got radicalized like I did. I was radical. I was very radical. He got radicalized, and then he really believed that. He went out there and like, look, man, these white folks in power, bro. You ain't no nigga gonna be doing that to them white folks in power. They got a system set up. They got their laws and everything. They control the food supply, the water supply, the air supply, all of that. They make the guns, all of that stuff, bro. They got a system, a governmental system, how we go about doing things and stuff like that. Bro, ain't no spaceships coming down. Nobody, like, bro, like, he doing triple life right now. That's why I laugh at these dudes. These niggas online laptop revolutionaries. You get what I'm saying? So, When I see that nigga, I'ma do this, I'ma do that. Yeah. All right, yeah. All right, yeah, okay, all right. I be laughing. I be laughing, bro. I be laughing. Oh, this internet, this internet is something else, man. He said the same government they hate is building the same spaceships they expect to come save them. Not only that, but you okay, for one, you talking about overthrowing white folks and this and that, and this, yeah, the blacks got to stick together, this and that. Well, one, we're not nobody is one monolithic group of people. We don't see things the same way, right? So every lion don't get along in the jungle. And, who's to say that your belief is more right than mine? And, we going to do this and do that. Bro, if you look at all of these militant groups that came up in the past and nationalistic groups, all of them got destroyed. All of them failed somehow. Malcolm got killed by members of the Nation of Islam out of Mosque number 20, out of Newark, New Jersey. Martin got killed. Sold out by Jesse Jackson and them. Bro, when I sit back and study history, I say everybody who ever came up, hell, Jesus got killed in the Bible. Think about that. Think about that. God gave his only begotten son. Okay. But he ended up getting killed in the Bible. So the way I see things is this. A lot of these stuff is stories, but then a lot of stuff that really happened in real life, Patrice Lumumba and stuff like that, Muammar Gaddafi ended up getting killed, Saddam Hussein got killed. And I'm like, man, this country right here, evil is prospering. Evil is prospering. These are some very, very powerful, evil people in the world that control this planet today. That's just the reality of the situation. And there's nothing that me, you, or anybody else can do about it. So I figure like this here. Now, we can learn to work within the system and make your money and take care of your families, but you got to learn certain things in life and apply it to your everyday life. But I woke up. I realized, man, I was a damn fool, bro. I was a damn fool. And everybody's, what you say, OG, do you believe young men is predisposed towards violence and destruction and anger in general? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I believe that. I believe that. Absolutely. Absolutely, I believe that. But hey, you know what I mean? It's like, and the only way to learn life is to live life. Like, when you're young, you don't really realize how wrong you are until when you get older. When you get older, it's like, man, what was I thinking about? You realize all the mistakes that you made, So, sometimes those mistakes be too much to overcome. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. So, and how long we been on live? Man, we've been on for 2 hours. Been on for 2 hours. He said, I feel that's a fact. Young have it tough. Yeah. I think what's harder now for these kids now, they don't have life skills. I think my generation was the last generation, maybe a little bit after me, my generation. We learned life skills. Like I think a lot of these kids, they don't have life skills. You get what I'm saying? They don't have life skills. So these kids don't know how to really survive out here. They really just lost. So he said, is the Serrano fight on? No, the Serrano fight not on. Not on yet. They're gonna get ready to come on though, man. So I'm gonna go watch this fight. He said the Zone show just started. All right, cool, man. I'm finna go watch the fight, man. I'm not going live. He said, how are you, coach? He said, if you don't want to answer, it's cool. Well, what you mean? How am I? No, I'm doing fine. Oh, you said how old I am? I'm 49. 49. I'll be 50 in January. 49. Yeah, I don't mind telling people my age. I'm happy, bro, because shit. I mean, I tell these young guys time and time again, right? I had a guy tell me, young dude, oh man, you an old dude. I say, yeah. I said, did you plan on being old, young man? And he just looked at me. I say, the goal in life is to live as long as you can. Because when you're gone forever. So while you're here, you want to try to live as long as you possibly can. There's nothing cool about being the young dead guy. If you don't have a desire to get old, then that means you don't plan on living that long. You get what I'm saying? You don't plan on living that long. And for what I've been seeing lately, a lot of these young dudes who live in that life, they don't, they don't value life. They embrace death. So since they embrace death, then so be it. It is what it is. You on demon time? I'm gonna do whatever I can to stay out of the way, stay from around the demons. They don't value life, so they're gonna value the graveyard. Simple as that. He said, unless you die for a righteous cause. Yeah. Who died for righteous causes? If you die for a righteous cause, you're still dead. I ain't seen nobody physically come back, so it is what it is, fam. Still taking that dirt now. But I get what you're saying, though. You saying about young, but it is what it is. I'd rather live for a righteous cause than die for one, myself. I prefer living for the righteous cause. That's what I learned. You say I'm a former Marine, and I can't say military anymore, man. Okay. BR, what's good, fam? He said I'm a Muslim, so my outlook is different. Yep, that's good. That's good, brother. He said Kendall Price. He said, I don't know where they doing that at. Food Revolution say 100. Elena, what you say? Say you look 25. I'm going to keep reminding you. Talk about you talking about Food Revolution? Yeah. He say clip that. He say that's the Demons Man. The Demons Man? Yeah. The Demons Man, yeah. Absolutely. Shout out to Corey Back. He said, we appreciate all the knowledge you shared with us, Coach. He said you was a cook and a waiver. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you talking about, Gumby. I think you probably talking to somebody. He said you was a cook and a ASVAB waiver. That might be a miss. That might be a typo or something. That might be a typo you had. He say, live like you're going to die tomorrow. Learn like you're going to live forever. Gandhi. Okay? He say, Gumby, leave that man alone. Or y'all talking about somebody else. All right, man. Well, listen. That the zone card don't started, man. I'm finna go watch the fight, man. So it is what it is, man. Peace to everybody, man. I thank everybody for rocking out with me. We'll be going live tomorrow. We're going live tomorrow for the fight. So not Tyson Fury fight. Not going live for that fight, bro. I refuse. I'm boycotting Tyson Fury until I see him in the ring with Usyk. So, anyways, but no, I ain't watching that. But I see you guys, man, tomorrow, man. We're going live tomorrow, right? You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.